So here we are on the set of Donna and Friends, and I've got some special guests in today. We're talking Relay for Life. And ladies, you're here to really pump something up that I think is going to be like a blast from the past for people here in the area. So Denise, I'm going to start with you.
Yeah.
Tell us what's happening.
Well, we are getting ready to have a donkey basketball game in the city of Cushing. I know it's been quite a while since they've had anything like that, so we're excited about it. It's good. Profits are going to go to Relay for Life, and we're looking forward to bringing in those donkeys all the way from Wisconsin.
All the way from Wisconsin. Now, we were talking earlier, and we thought it might have been the late 60s, early 70s, since Cushing's seen some major donkey basketball in the area. So I'll have you to tell us a little bit about who you're looking for to be in these games and how that's going to work, Jamie.
Well, we're strategically planning our teams to draw in more ticket sales. So pastors, because we know congregations would love to see their pastors on a donkey.
Clergy on a donkey, that sounds right.
Absolutely.
And my
Yeah.
husband's a pastor, so anyway,
So
We're signing it up, right?
I don't know. I haven't got that.
Oh, no, we
far.
want to see James.
I don't know.
donkey. I mean,
Okay,
like-
I might have crossed the pastoral wife line right there. But firemen, policemen, talking to lots of businessmen, the bank presidents,
How fun.
realtors,
Oh, don't forget the
insurance.
teachers and coaches.
Right.
Yeah, the biggie, it would be to pull in the high school students to see, and
Where's
middle school
Coach
students, and elementary students too. So hopefully,
So we're really talking about a big community affair here and an opportunity for people to come and see all kinds of people
Absolutely.
on donkeys.
well, that's the goal, to get the most people there to sell the most tickets to ultimately benefit Relay for Life. So
And let's talk about the bargain price seriously.
Yes.
For this donkey basketball. It's a great price. So
It's a pretty good
who's gonna not want to go?
That's right. Actually, we're selling advance tickets for $8 and tickets at the door for $10. That includes all children except for preschool. Preschool will be free. So adults ticket sales are $8 and $10. We'll have lots of team members around town selling. So get with one of the Team Hub or Team Deep Rock team members' Facebook pages. Check those out because we'll have information there about how to purchase a ticket, and we're going to have some refreshments in the middle, like halftime refreshments, concessions available. So it's set to be a really fun evening.
Oh,
for
well, I'm
families.
excited about it because like we were talking before we started this segment, we're trying to figure out when the last time donkey
Right.
basketball made its way here. And it, of course, will be at the middle school gym,
right.
which that's the last time I remember seeing a donkey basketball game was
Okay,
at the,
same place.
we always called it the junior high gym. So I could
Okay.
really watch myself, junior high, middle school, tomato.
Yes.
But let's talk about what you've had fundraisers a little bit going on prior to this. You had a cookie sale. How did that turn out?
Yeah, we did really well. We sold quite a few cookies around town and through Facebook, and then our Deep Rock team at our school. And I'm not sure what did we end up selling? What was our total?
approximately $700.
It's pretty good
Yeah.
from cookies.
Yeah, pretty good.
But you're really looking for this donkey basketball event
Make
to
the big bucks.
take it to new heights as far as a team goal, I think.
Yeah, definitely. This is going to be.
Well, I think the potential is there definitely because there's going to be so many people that have never,
Right.
ever seen
Yeah.
a donkey basketball game.
Actually, I called a pastor and to see if he'd be willing to do it, and he was like, "What even is a donkey basketball game?"
Oh,
So,
sure.
yeah, I think it's new to some people, and so refreshing to the older crowd who's seen it in the past, and it's gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
because you might not see another one for a long time, you don't know.
yeah.
So it's an opportunity. I mean, when you've heard people talk about they used to have donkey basketball
Right.
games here, this is a chance to go
really
and-
see a
and see
real
one for the
donkey.
first time or to revisit your memories by
Right.
seeing one again.
Right.
Now, how are you going to set these teams up? How is this going to work?
Well, we have a bracket, and so there'll be 4 teams. The top of the bracket will play 2 8-minute halves. Turn around in the bottom of the bracket, we'll do the same thing, and then that'll narrow it down to a championship round. And
We're
then who
serious.
knows? It could be the firemen versus the teachers, or however.
Right.
So
Right. It could be on like Donkey Kong, sort of.
whatever,
I like
Donkey
Donkey
Kong,
Kong.
whatever works, whatever sells tickets. So it's gonna be it's a creative, fundraising, family, fun, clean atmosphere, something to talk about and look forward to when
Well,
hopefully.
and it would be nice, wouldn't it, if people would start buying tickets in advance? Just
Yes.
so you kind of get a
Right.
idea
How
of
many
how
people.
you're doing as far as attendance is going and all of that. So information will be on the screen right now as we speak about how they can get the tickets
Okay.
and what the information about the game itself is. So when we're playing this donkey basketball, what are we looking to in the way of referees?
Oh,
I mean, is this like a free-for-all or will you have?
Actually,
Yeah,
they bring their own referee. They bring their
Oh.
own donkeys and like shoes for the donkeys so they won't scar up the
Right.
floor.
Everybody gets to wear a helmet, so
everybody-
it's
yeah.
safe. Everyone
Okay,
has to wear a
safety
helmet.
first,
Safety
kids.
first.
Safety first.
Yes, definitely.
They bring their own referee. Now, how you call a foul on a donkey, I don't know
So
the answer to that.
both of you are kind of new to the donkey game.
Yes.
You
So-
can look it up and watch online. If you're interested, you can look it
There
up
you go.
and see a donkey
There you
basketball
go.
game in action.
Well, we might just have to put a short clip of that in too, so people can check
See what
it
we're
out
talking
as
about,
well.
yeah.
So, what is our schedule for Relay for Life this year? What are we looking at date-wise?
Oh, great.
Is that in June?
It's
It is
Coming
the
up in
fir-
June?
It
Yeah.
is actually the 1st of June, and it's June 5th, I want to say. That's a really good question. We should have
We have to get past donkey basketball before we can think
Your
of
mind is all up in
But
the
the fun
donkeys.
thing about it, it will be different this year, something different. We do need to check on the date. But the difference is they're going to do it 12 noon to 12 midnight.
Okay.
Instead of an all-night, spend the night, walk the track, we're actually going to make it more 12 noon to 12 midnight, and it'll be a carnival type setting for families. So we're hoping to bring out more people to the venue. I think sometimes people think that they're not welcome to come out to Relay for Life because they think you have to be on a team, and that's
Right.
actually not the case. We want everybody to come out and support the Relay for Life and come, be here to do to support it and to spend money and to because all that money is going to go for cancer research and cancer patients and
Well, it's
all been
also
affected.
nice to kind of change things up a little bit. Now, how long has the overnight event been? It's been quite a number of years.
Yeah, and
ever
That-
since we've lived here in Cushing. So.
yeah, they've had it that way, and,
Yeah.
and then a lot of communities still do it that way. But I think they're trying to be a little more creative for some communities that don't have enough people or don't have the opportunity
The
to do an
manpower.
all-night event because it takes a lot of work. And Deidre's worked really tirelessly, and
Yes.
she's worked hard
Yes.
at this event. So I think it'll be something different. It'll be new, and hopefully we can get more people to come
Well,
out.
and I think you do have a point in the thinking of by doing it in this carnival atmosphere and not overnight. There's been, before I knew a lot about the Relay for Life event, when I first moved back here, I thought that was an isolated event that you couldn't just go into, and I covered it through Media Source at the time I worked for the daily paper, and even while I was there, I thought that
thought-
whole time the only reason I was really being invited was media.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I
And that's
think
unfortunate, and we hope that we
well,
can-
and I think that's just probably from not asking any questions, and a lot of people won't ask questions. In my case, I was just there to cover it, so I just thought, well, I'm here to do this, and then I'll be gone. I'll get out of their way.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
For all.
I guess
Yeah.
we look at it more like we're selling, there's things for sale, there's food, there's items for play, there's gonna be bouncy houses and things like that. And this year's theme is gonna be a cowboy theme. So
Oh, fun.
hopefully we'll have some tractor rides and maybe a hay ride or something of that nature. So we're hoping we want people to come out and spend a little money because that money goes towards Relay for Life. All of that
Absolutely.
money is gonna go.
And each individual team is set up there, and
Right.
they all bring something different to
Right.
the table,
Yes.
so to speak, or in this case,
Yes.
the carnival. And so there's a lot of neat things there, and there's a lot of fun that goes on
Yeah,
there as well.
definitely. It can be serious, and there's moments where we shed
Cry.
a tear and cry, for the loved ones.
Well,
that
let's
have
talk
gone.
about the luminary, because that's always heart-wrenching, I think, the decorating of setting those out. The first year I covered it, I had just lost my husband, and I couldn't even do it. It was a couple of years before I could, and then it was just like I ran up there and said, here, you decorate the luminary, his name is, Mike, and,
Yes.
there you go. So it really is heart-wrenching.
It is.
There are
And
parts
then you
of
have
it.
cancer survivors like
Yes.
Jamie, who have that survivor lap, and
It's awesome.
that's touching too. When you see
Yes,
those
it
people
is.
walking around and you realize that your close friends are affected, everybody's affected.
Yeah.
Everybody knows somebody.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's why everyone's invited, because who doesn't know someone who has cancer? Like, there's really not a family that hasn't been touched by it in some way, I
Right.
don't think. It's just a tragic statistic, I guess.
Yeah, it
So let's do
certainly is.
something to empower, not to
Absolutely.
Right,
depress. Yeah.
exactly. Well, it's been a wonderful event. I'm kind of excited about the changes that are going to
Yeah.
take place this year. And so if you're watching this, we want you to realize it is a public event.
Yes.
Right.
It always has been.
Right.
And that you can come out, have a good time. You can see all kinds of fun things at the
Right.
Relay for Life
Right.
event. Lots of fun going
And if you
on.
don't have a team and you want to join a team,
There you go.
Team Deep Rock, Team Hub. Even though we're a school team, we
Right.
still have other people that don't necessarily belong to our school or within our school system that can actually be a part. So, and there's other Team Harmony has a team. There's lots of teams in
Yes.
town that would love for you to be a part. And
Absolutely.
doesn't require a lot of work. If you want to get involved and be a part, then call Deidre, call one of us. We can, we'd love to have you volunteer and help, but it doesn't have to be something
Right.
so time
Or
consuming.
just come out and support it,
Yes.
and come out and support
Yes.
donkey
Yes,
basketball.
donkey
because
basketball.
Bringing it
Yes.
back, bringing it back to Seatown, and it's going to be really excited. Well, I appreciate you all coming on today
Sure. Thank
you for
and
having
giving
us.
us the lowdown on the donkeys and some of those potential teams as well.
Yes.
Well, this is Donna Judd, and I'm here with a Team Deep Rock, and
Right.
on behalf of Team Hub
Team
as
Hub,
well. Donkey basketball is coming your way, so check it out. All right, we'll be back after this.
You're watching RDMG TV.